Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here, and today we're going to look at the Veken Pet Fountain. V-E-K-E-N, Veken. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And yes, I am slightly echoey today, not as echoey as last time, but still echoey. I am striving to get used to the acoustics of this new place. You guys remember my house burned down, I had to move into a new place. Still trying to get situated, but hey, let's move forward. First off, let me just say, years ago I have bought something similar to this for the cats to drink out of, little fountain, and it was horrible because the way the water collected, you just couldn't keep it clean. It was kind of like a little waterfall fountain pet thing, and it was for dogs and cats to drink out of. It wasn't like it goes in a lizard cage or anything. But because the water pooled up where they could get to it, it would collect up with litter and gunk and all kind of things. Because you know how cats, they like to stick their hands in the water and lick the water off their hands. Or they like to take a piece of dry, hard cat food, bring it over to the water dish, drop it in there, and then fish it out and eat it. You know, that's cats for you. I've been reluctant to get something like this again. I want to say it's been well over 10 years since I bought that last pet fountain. But on a whim, I decided to take a chance on this. And I am very happy. I've had it 2 weeks so far. And number one, let me say, this is quiet. It is much quieter than the last one I had. And aside from you couldn't keep that other one clean, my other big problem, or thing I didn't like about it, is that other one was so noisy. This pump is very quiet. So let's just talk about this in general. You have a hopper. You know, the water goes into this container. It's 2.5 liters. It's 84 ounces. You fill it with clean, cool, crisp water. Put the filter in it, put the cover on it, put the flower in the top, plug it into the wall, and it's magic water flows. And as I said, it flows quietly. Cats love flowing water, and so do a lot of dogs. But, you know, cats, they just love flowing water. All right, so let's talk about the pros and cons of this unit. The pros is it holds 2.5 liters of water, so it's a fair amount of water. It is quiet. Now, I know you guys are concerned about you're taking this thing, this fountain, and you're plugging it into a wall with this cord, and you have water and, you know, pets and electricity. I was initially concerned with that with the first one of these I had bought. You know, the other one, I'm not concerned now. It's low voltage coming out of there. It probably won't electrocute your dog or cat. You'll probably be okay. So I guess that's a pro, right? This comes with 3 replacement filters. It's activated carbon and then an ion resin exchange. I can only assume the ion resin exchange beads in there are to deal with hard water or something like that. And replacement filters are available currently on Amazon. You can get an 8-pack for $18 and you can get a 4-pack for $13. Obviously, the 8-pack is the better bargain. There are 3 options for water flow. You can set it up the way we have it here with the flower coming out the top. Then there's another option where you take that yellow thing off and they call it the bubbler. So maybe it doesn't come out. I don't know. To me, the flows look the same. Or you cannot have that flower there at all. And then the water just kind of oozes up and is flat and there's not, you know, falling down water that cats like. Dogs might like the other style better. I don't know. I'm happy with how it is now. I don't care about the extra options. You might. Now on the website, it says this pump, ultra quiet pump, and it lasts on average from 2.5 to 4 years. Hey, even if it lasts 1 year, I'm happy enough with that. They also sell replacement pumps for $15. Will I buy replacement cartridges for the filter? Yeah. Am I going to buy a replacement pump? No, and I'll tell you why. Oh, and really quick, I know you guys are wondering, what is all that extra noise? In addition to the horrible acoustics I'm trying to get figured out about this new place, we are in town instead of out in the country. If you remember, we're out in the country. I used to have a problem with airplanes flying by. It really upset me. Now it's cars. So yeah, you'll hear car noises in the background because we're not at our studio. Like I said, I'm at home. And it is raining fairly hard outside right now. I mean, you may or may not be able to hear that on the microphone, but I can. It's driving me nuts. They sell replacement pumps for this unit. They're $15. Am I going to get a replacement pump? No. Am I going to buy more replacement filters? Yes. Let me tell you why I'm not going to buy a replacement pump. Is because like most Chinese-made products on Amazon, there are dozens or scores or a lot. I don't know how many there are, but I saw 4 or 5 that look identical to this under a different name. They come out of probably, the same factory and just rebranded with a different name, like a lot of Chinese products? Or is it one Chinese company stealing the design or taking the design from another Chinese company who obviously took the design from some, non-Chinese company? There's a lot of that going around. You see it in the Lego/brick world a lot, and you see it in pretty much anything that comes out of Chinese factories. Chinese factories, let me tell you something, they are great for low quality, they are great for low-priced knockoffs of somebody else's design. Hey, at something like this, I'm okay with that. Other things, I'm not okay with. And really, if something like this was made here in the U.S., it wouldn't be the $26 I paid for it. It would be $49. And it would still have parts or components made in China. It's just how it is, right? So back to the fact that there's several that look just like this, and this is the, most expensive of them. So when you're looking at all these items that are identical, you say, I'm going to go with the most expensive one because maybe it's the most legit. That may not be the case, but that's the road I took this time. And then in addition to the ones that look identical to this one, there are several that look very close, and a couple of them even have a little see-through sight glass so you can see the water level in the hopper of the container. This one doesn't have it. I wish it had a sight glass, but hey, if you are happy with this one, maybe you'll be happy with the other one. I'm happy enough with this one. But there are a bunch of other ones out there. It's not like if this one croaks and I go online and they don't sell these anymore that I'm not going to be able to get another one that's almost identical to this one. So I'm not going to buy a replacement pump for $15 when some of them other ones that look like this or very similar to this are under $20 and I have the whole unit, okay? Replacement filters, yes. Replacement pump, no. But I am happy, or it is good, that they actually offer a replacement pump. To me, that kind of lends towards the legitimacy of the company. That may not be the case, but that's kind of what I'm going on. Let me tell you what I do not like about this. It does not have a sight glass, so you have to check it. And really, you need to be looking in there every couple days anyways, because you need to clean the inside out and change the water. Another thing I am not excited about is the way the filter system works. The water comes up, it flows down, kind of through the filters, and down into the hopper or the collection chamber. The water flowing up does not go through the filter. And it looks like the water flowing back down into the collection chamber, into the water hopper, that all of that water does not go through the filter either, just a certain percentage of it. Because I've already found, a couple chunks of cat food in there. Maybe by design, it's so if the filters get plugged up, it doesn't overflow and pump all the water out. I don't know, but you do get some filtration. I do like that it is a cotton-encased activated carbon filter with the ion exchange resin beads inside. So, it sounds technical, so yeah, that's got to be good, right? And another thing I don't necessarily like about it is, the electricity plugged into a wall, but it is a lower voltage, so because you have the transformers built onto the wall opposed to being built in the pump. It's obviously safe. I would prefer it to be battery operated and then just have to change out the batteries every month or so, but yeah, I'm happy enough with this. The cats love it, and you can see in this video, you know how cats are. They'll get under running water and they'll be, I'm drinking. The water will be pouring on top of their head or down the side of their face, and they don't care. So yeah, I'm really happy with this unit. It was, like I said, $26.99, $25.99, and there are others that are less expensive, but none of them seem to be more than $5 or $6 less expensive. I had free Amazon Prime shipping, so, that was the price I did pay. If I bought another one from scratch, I might try one of the cheaper ones, but I'm happy enough with this, and it is already paid for itself. Remember, clean this thing out every couple days. Make sure it has the water in it. Set it up. And the one other thing, because this is so quiet, the cats aren't afraid of it. Because that other one I had before that was noisy. It took quite a while for them to get used to it. Not a problem here. They are happy with it. They dove right in there. And they love it. They don't even use their own water dish anymore. But I want to say really quick, just like I say with the automatic litter box, there is no such thing as a set and forget cat or dog water dish. There is no such thing as a set and forget cat litter box. You have to look at it. You have to maintain it. If I was going for somewhere more than an overnight or more than just a day, I probably would unplug it and just give them regular water. Who knows? Cats, yeah, who knows, right? All right, so have you seen something like this? Have you ever thought, well, that's a pretty cool idea. I need to do something like this for my dog or cat. Or have you said, this is the stupidest thing ever. Why would I spend any money for them to drink out of a fountain? Well, think about it, Dogs and cats, they got the mental capacity of a small child or a kid. Kids like to drink out of water fountains. Dogs and cats like to drink out of water fountains. You're just doing a good thing for your pet. And the price is reasonable. This one for $26. One like it for under $20. And like I said, this one is quiet. I don't know about the other one. So I'm happy enough with this. All right. So what do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down. No, not on my video, on whether you would buy this product or not. And do you think it's a good idea? Leave your comments in the comments. Oh, wait, really quick. If you have little kids and you also have pets, I would not be surprised if some little kid crawling up to this thing and trying to drink the water out of it. It is that cool. Like I said, kids and pets love fountains. All right, so leave your comments in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching.
Meister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.